So I have a lot of friends that always say like they're gonna wait. Markets, everything's gonna go down. I have a lot of people who say that, and like, what do you say to those people who always say like, oh, I'll wait a year to buy, a
But
house
it's your industry, so you just want people to buy houses.
Yeah, no. So be. I know you're pretty transparent, but sometimes I feel bad because I'm not really a loan officer like yourself, so I can't tell them like, I don't know if that's a good idea. Why don't you just buy right now? Like. So what would you say to that person? Like one of my friends who feels like they should wait because, oh, the market's going to crash or this is going to go down. I literally hear that from all of my friends. Every single conversation when, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, what do you say to those people?
Okay.
Good luck, Chuck.
Good luck. Good luck.
You can say that from your perspective, but like.
No, you can say it too. Good luck.
Okay.
Look, I'm not here to convince you to build wealth.
No, 100%.
I'm not here to convince you to build wealth. I'm not here to convince you to make money.
Yeah.
I'm not here to convince you or sell you. Oh, you're a loan officer. It's in your best interest to tell us to buy now. Shut the fuck up. It's not in my best interest to tell you to do anything. It is in my best interest to run this YouTube up and to get what's mine from YouTube and give y'all information that you can make your own decision on. But I'm not here to convince you to build wealth, man. I don't care if you buy or not. Good luck.
Yeah.
You know the people who was in 2018, my Facebook memories be popping, right? I love this. I'm glad I was posting on Facebook, 5, 6, 7 years ago.
You've been doing this, right?
Because that's when I was really getting into it. And I started posting information and no one was listening. I had like 5 likes and 1 comment on all these posts. And I'm like, damn, I wish these people wasn't paying me no mind. Right? I was really trying to be MG the Mortgage. I was Matt G Home Loans. You know what I'm saying? That was my name, Matt G Home Loans, right?
Corny.
Super corny. No one wanted to listen to me, right? And I was telling, like, it was an article. It's so many articles. I'll be posting in my stories too. Like, see, I told y'all 5 years ago, 6 years ago. But I'm not here to convince you. The people who listen to me are up and stuck right now. The people who listen to me in 17, 18, when you first came around, they're winning. I'm winning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're winning. They got cash flow. They got equity. They've been pulling out equity annually, buying more properties, investing into businesses. A lot of my clients were able to start businesses where now they still keep their W-2s and they got profitable businesses, all because they invested into themselves and took a leap of faith. You understand people been saying the market's going to crash since the market crashed?
Yeah.
Since the Great Recession, people have been saying the market's going to crash again. Every single year, it's always the market's going to crash. But you know what's been the one consistent thing for the last 6 to 7 years? Inventory's been low. I literally have posts that I posted highlighting low inventory from 6 years ago. Inventory just didn't get low because of COVID. The shit was low before COVID. I was saying low inventory on stage in 2019.
Well, the one takeaway I will say, besides like hearing the hot takes of, oh, market's gonna crash, I do think the biggest takeaway is that you need a place to live, no matter what. I think if you just break it down to that, you need a place to live. So either you're gonna pay somebody else's rent or your rent. And I'm not even gonna, you guys know I hate home ownership. Like I talk about it all the time. I hate it, hate it, hate it. I fucking hate it. It's not in a book, all the stuff I go through. I hate it. I really do, y'all. I so do. But I will say it's mine. And you figure in a year or so, we spend a lot of money on dumb stuff. You spend money on shoes, clothes, bags.
Travel,
Dubai, right? But if you invest into a house, you get your return back really quickly, within a year at least. Within a year.
No.
Well, in my case.
In your case.
I don't know about y'all. But
well, because you listen.
Okay.
You listen. I like that shot, though. I like that shot. Yo, you listen. Right? Don't that feel good to say that shot?
It does feel good.
But you hate home ownership.
But I still hate it. No, because we laugh, we joke. I do think.
But did you hate renting?
I did hate renting too.
Okay, so you're going to hate something, so pick your poison.
Yep, you are.
Pick your poison. All of this, I hate renting, I hate home ownership, I hate investing, I hate dealing with everything I have to deal with. But you know what? I love my lifestyle. So what would I rather have? The lifestyle that chooses me that can build wealth.
Yeah.
You're building wealth. Tooks will begin to build wealth. Our audience will begin to build wealth. Pick your poison.
Right.
So what do you like? So what do I tell those people? Pick your poison, man. If you want to stay renting or living in your mama's basement, go ahead. I don't care.
I mean, they say this to me out of conversation. It's not like I'm trying to tell them like.
No,
when to
I know
wait,
that.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like I'm like, damn, like. Well, everyone's. It's like last year you said the same thing though. You said you was gonna wait till this year. So now this year, like, and they have the money, but they're just for some reason they feel like something's gonna happen, where it's like everything's gonna go back to like COVID rates or something like that. Like.
But COVID was just a one-off, though.
Yeah, but even
I know once in a
during COVID,
lifetime.
people were saying they were gonna wait, right? I mean,
People were trying to wait till rates got to 1% before they purchased. I said,
Right.
are you out of your fucking mind? I said, it's 2.5. How much lower do you need it to be? If you want 1%, go to NACA.
Right.
And people who was doing NACA during COVID, who listened
Yeah.
to our content and stuff, shout out to Nadera, because a lot of people took out NACA loans nationwide because of these videos we did started in 2020. I know people who got 0.5.
Yeah, there was one girl you had on your channel when I was watching and I was learning. I forgot her name, but I have to shout her out. But she had like a 0.5. I was like, what is this NACA program?
Yeah.
And you had her on. I don't remember, but we got to find her. But certain people really did run it up. you
But
know?
that's what I'm saying.
gotta
So
listen.
what are you again? What are you waiting for? I've been preaching this for years. Why are we waiting to buy real estate in the black and brown community? We are already at a disadvantage historically because of racial discrimination, especially for black people. So black people, in my opinion, none of this stuff applies to us. When people say wait, the people telling you wait all own.
yeah.
Really think about it. The people who are talking to you and telling you to wait all own. They have property, multiple probably.
Yeah.
So if you are someone who doesn't have property and you want to buy property, now I'm not going to say real estate's the end all be all.
No.
I never say that. There are other investment opportunities where you can get a much faster rate of return without all the headache, right? If you got intellectual property, you can invest into YouTube and create a channel. And if you if you have the patience, your return on your investment will exceed what you are probably doing in real estate because you can run it up on YouTube, right? If you have a great business out there, you can start a business. You can if you know stocks and know how to trade, you can trade when stocks are winning or losing. You can make money in the stock game, right? But brick and mortar will never go nowhere for the rest of our lives until the planet blows up. There's always real estate. God forbid, right?
Yeah.
Think about it. When will it not be brick and mortar? Toys R Us can close down. The building's still there.
Yeah.
Who owns the building?
Somebody.
Somebody own that building, right? Now, and if Toys R Us owns the building, guess what? They can sell that shit and make some money back to pay back whatever they need to pay back, right? Or they can lease it, keep it as a rental, and rent it out to another big box retailer. Brick and mortar goes nowhere. So us as black and brown people, why are we hesitating? What are we waiting for? We've been waiting for hundreds of years. What they say, reparations. This is our opportunity to get our reparations in a way that we can. We can't depend on the government to give it to us.
Especially when people, I was born in Haiti, but people in this country have been fighting so long to get into home ownership. So I don't see what the wait is for.
Word.
Ancestors and
Yeah.
That's another thing. We got Black History coming up. And look at all the people who have fallen before us. And this is what pisses me off about people when I hear, like your friends, oh, I'm going to wait. Especially if you're black, it's like, yo, people died for you to have the right to buy.
Right.
Like, really died for your right to sit here today, 50, 60 years later, to be in the positions that we're all in right now, free as a bird, to live the life that we want to live unapologetically and do whatever the hell we want to do. And we're sitting here playing with these people's past, playing with their journey, playing with their struggle to give us the opportunity to have equal opportunity and have freedom. I'm not playing with that. You're playing with God's blessings every single day. You playing with yourself.
I like Holy Matt.
No, seriously, I've been in church 2 weeks
I
in a row.
I like this. But no, it's accurate, especially to me, this is the greatest country. You can make a lot of money here.
Yeah,
You go
look
to
at all
other
this-
places, black people, we were out in UK. And black people out there are like, oh, so you could just buy? Like,
Yeah.
that's crazy, bro. Like,
Bruv, no, seriously, they was running up on us like, bruv, I love what y'all doing back in the States, bruv. Like,
it's not easy.
it's not easy. That's
Right.
the home of white supremacy to the highest level. Over
They the
there,
OG conquerors.
they're the OG conquerors. They conquered the world basically over there. People over there, like when you really think about history,
Right.
it's like look at what they went through over on that side of the world. I mean, just the world in general is all corrupt, but here in America, black people fought for black people to have the rights that we have today, and people are playing with that by sitting here, by not taking advantage of these opportunities. I don't care if you don't buy real estate or not, but why are you letting money just sit in your bank account doing nothing?
Yeah.
Why are you not sitting here looking at a way? If you're going to rent, cool, rent. Hell, I rent right now. I own, but my circumstance is different, right? I only rent because we're not going to talk about that. But
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I'm talking about my personal life, Tooks.
Yeah, well, you rent, but you have property.
Yeah, I say I only rent because I'm newly separated. I didn't want to say that.
But I'm saying you have property regardless. So if you
Yeah,
if
of
you want to
course.
rent, you still own
100%,
something,
but I could have
you know?
probably bought another house while I wait for Garland Gardens, but I chose to go rent something, right?
Right.
I rent for intention and purpose right now because I'm waiting for Garland Gardens to be
Exactly.
finished. But yes, I own multiple properties, but I still chose to let me go rent right now,
Yeah.
right? So if you're going, I'm renting with intention. I'm waiting for my house to be done, God willing, in the next 6-7 months. Because I'm not built for renting. I got a noise complaint like 2 weeks ago, too.
You got a noise complaint?
Yeah, bro, I paid too much money for a noise complaint. I'll tell y'all this
What was you
offline.
doing? Oh my God.
It was a Saturday at 3 o'clock, and I'm playing freaking music, and it wasn't even loud. It's the sound bar and the subwoofer and everything
Nah,
like
it's
that.
it's pretty loud.
But it was on like 20-something, and the fools,
Nah, it's pretty loud,
the
though.
fools below me, like, and this is a luxury building, by the way, y'all. I paid too much money for this shit, and it's just like, I got a property manager call me a noise complaint, and that's the moment I said to myself, I'm not built to be a tenant. I'm not built for this. I'm not built for
that's
this.
crazy.
It's Saturday, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm just trying to clean my crib right now, and I'm like, what?
You probably was playing something wild, like crazy.
No,
loud.
it don't matter
Probably
what
had
I
a
was
good
playing.
bass
It's
to
three-
it.
It's
It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Leave me the F alone. What? A noise complaint. But that's neither here. That's
Yeah.
another story. I finished that offline. But I don't even know what I was saying. Yeah, that distracted me.
You rent with intention.
You rent with intention, yes. So if you don't want to buy primary, rent where you live, invest the rest.
Right.
It's real simple. But I know people that just rent and do nothing with their money, and then I see them all over the globe. I'm like, damn, I haven't even taken a vacation. And I know I got more money than this guy.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing with your money?
Right.
That's like what we were talking about earlier, like, you know, like looking flashy on social media, but you could be using that money for something else.